to get some NBA action. So the Nets starting five. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the three, the small forward. And for the Magic, in the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. And it's Carter in at the five down low. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I would be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now here's Thomas. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Carter. Wagner wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Wagner's got the first points up on the board here for Orlando. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. There's the lob to Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Schroeder kicks to Johnson. And stolen by Wagner. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. And again, it's the Magic from deep. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Orlando.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And, Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Over in the corner, Banchero. And the three off target. The Nets still looking like they're getting going. Looking for the first basket of the game.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Suggs. Brooklyn with the rebound. Now Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. Now Schroeder. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Banchero, that's good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Thomas. Here's Schroeder. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, I really appreciate Dennis Schroeder's willingness to sacrifice his body to make plays.
The Nets shooting their first foul shot of the game. There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. Suggs dishes to Banchero. Out to Carter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Banchero looking around. 4 on the clock. Suggs passes to Banchero. It's deflected.
Some aggressive defense from Finney-Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
Claxton sets the screen for Johnson. Knocks down the three ball.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Going inside. Caldwell-Pope right side. Pulls it up. Drops one in from the wing. Caldwell-Pope's got 5.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Suggs against Schroeder. Out left in the wing. Johnson outside. Schroeder outside. Claxton a screen on Suggs. It's Thomas outside, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Magic leading by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Finney Smith finds Schroeder. Picked by Finney Smith. Now Johnson. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Johnson, the pass to Thomas. Another shot. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic heading to the bench with a... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
Finney Smith buries the long-range jumper. Finney Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The shot by Watford, no good. Orlando leading by 4. There's Wagner with the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Screen by Watford. Here's Milton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Caldwell Pope against Simmons. And Caro outside. There's Wagner with the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Off target from outside. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Suggs passes to Caldwell Pope. Shoots. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points in the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Pass to Clowney. Suggs with the steal. Wagner on the wing.
Watch outside.
Now, here's Suggs. He's tightly guarded and stolen by Simmons. And here's the fast break. Here's Watford. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Brooklyn shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First one falls for him. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
And Clark, Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit, but I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
Now here is Harris, and finished off by Wagner.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Harris finds Anthony. Here is Howard. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Harris. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's inexcusable letting Harris hurt you from there. I mean, you got to keep this guy out of the paint.
Hilton the pass to Watford. And slam dunk by Watford.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's Anthony. Isaac kicks to Anthony. Back to Isaac. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Gotta like the aggressiveness there inside from Isaac. Not afraid to mix it up and go into the defender.
Second free throw, no good. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
The Magic again can't hit.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Simmons, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
And stolen by Wagner. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Wagner. Six seconds left in the first half. The wide open look here for Anthony. Off target from three-point range. And so it's the Orlando Magic with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's foul. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Cameron Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the center.
Yeah, a really difficult cover, especially in these screen and rolls. I mean, Caldwell-Pope is fantastic with his creativity.
Poke loose.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. It's Thomas outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thomas got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Claxton. And finished off by Wagner.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Schroeder. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Schroeder's got 5.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
For the finish, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Thomas surveying the D. Pass to Finney-Smith. Thomas down low. Harris is there. Thomas, no luck. Magic leading by 6. Orlando moving the ball around. It's stolen by Schroeder. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And here's Anthony from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 9-point Magic lead.
That's on the defense. You got to guard Anthony from the corner.
Johnson with a screen on Anthony. Pass to Johnson. Isaac with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. On the wing, Isaac. Offline with his 3. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Nets. To the inside. Johnson in the corner. Down low. Right wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. They get it again. Banchero kicks to Suggs. A second chance effort. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Suggs. Banchero's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Milton finds Simmons. To halt the run, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing these chances despite the defense's best efforts.
Magic leading by 9. Caldwell Pope pass to Wagner. And stolen by Simmons. There's the 3. The shot by Watford, no good. The Magic have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Howard down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
Yeah, that's just outstanding focus on these hard finishes. I mean, Caldwell Pope fighting the score through contact and making it happen.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Milton. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Over to the wing. Here's Suggs. His 3-pointers off the mark. Bogdanovich looking around. And so it's the Orlando Magic up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Simmons against Wagner. Kicks it out to Banchero. Pocket 6. Carter. Wagner left side. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Carter. Clowney pulls it in. Nets trail by 15. Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Banchero. Watford passes to Simmons. Can't hit from in close. The Magic shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And it's Banchero missing. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Magic leading by 15. And here is Suggs. For three, Caldwell Pope gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Watford. He's covered by Banchero. Watford, that's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Carter finds Wagner. Fires the three. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bogdanovich passes to Milton. For three. Good on the three-point shot.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Yes, sir. Paolo Banchero rising up and throwing it down, folks.
Here's Clowney. Off target with his three. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And there's a foul. It'll go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Caldwell Pope's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Magic. Simmons on the wing. Here's Clowney. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Suggs against Simmons. And then Carter with the dunk.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Clowney, defended by Carter. And Simmons kicks to Milton. 6 to shoot. Fades away. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Pass to Clowney. Watford with it. Shot to stop the run. And Clowney can't get it to go. Magic leading by 20.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Magic.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And Brooklyn has possession. Simmons inside the line. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Caldwell-Pope passes to Banchero. Lets it go from deep. No good that time.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Clowney. Sinks the three-pointer.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Suggs with the ball. Fires from way outside. Off on that one. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One
Looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter, and it's Simons in at the 1.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Here's Simons. Orlando making their last shot. Can't hit from in close.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Lets the 3 fly, and Ayton pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
3-pointer sharp. And Ayton with the stuff.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Orlando with the ball. The Blazers making their last shot. Carter finds Banchero. Suggs outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Banchero. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Here's Simons. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pass to Suggs. Stolen by Sharp. Simons with it. Now guarded by Suggs.
And you can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Now Carter is covered by Ayton. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Banchero the screen. The 3 from Suggs. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Thibault, that's good.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Wagner against Simons. Wagner, the pass to Carter. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Portland leading. All right, Brent, we hear the phrase 3 and D. Jeremy Grant is a perfect example of that, though.
Well, Grant's done a good job of trying to find some more confidence in shooting from the arc. He shot over 40% from 3 in one season. Defensively, he's versatile. He's long. I like him to play a little bit more physical. But if that comes along, he's the kind of guy you want to suit up with.
And that one good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Do you know the athletic ability it takes to pull off a 360 like that? Incredible.
Man, making that slam look easy. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
And it's Simons penetrating, uses the glass to finish the layup. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope, guarded by Sharp. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wagner. Shoots over Simons. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Sharp. Pass to Grant. Second chance shot. Nice jump shot.
Quick shooting from Grant. He gets it and takes it. It's just that easy for him sometimes.
Banchero passes to Wagner. Banchero surveys. Wagner with a screen. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Banchero's got 10.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Mo Wagner is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Anthony in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Now here's Anthony. Williams defending. Orlando gets it back. Wagner for 3. Grant against Banchero. Misses the 3. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite. The second overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
And the Trailblazers shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. The 3 from Banchero. Grant with a steal. Driving in. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Grant's always looking for those seams, so when he finds one, he'll rip right into it, like his aggressiveness there.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Wagner's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Henderson against Anthony. Outside Sharp. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Wagner outside. Wagner with a screen on Sharp. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
And it's Wagner missing. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Henderson for 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pulls up for 3. Man, that's good. Contavious Caldwell Pope for 3. Caldwell Pope's got 10.
Don't sleep on KCP and his quickness. He's skilled at getting out and finishing the break.
And here's Simons outside. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. And also a switch here for Portland. Banton's checked in. And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first foul of the game. Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Simons against Harris. Ayton passes to Banton. And he drives in. Oh, nice D from Carter. The Magic have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Harris with it, now guarded by Simons. Carter on the wing. Pass to Suggs. 6 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. Avdia pulls it in. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Banton passes to Ayton. Shot from 16. Again, the miss by Portland. And so here is Orlando. Pass to Isaac. Here's Black. Back to Isaac. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Magic lead by 2.
And in that two-man action there, Isaac's someone you need to track. I mean, he is really dangerous after rolling off the pick.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac. There's 38 seconds left in the second period. There's the triple. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Avdia against Isaac. Avdia outside. Inside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Harris right side. Fires it. It's stolen. With 2 seconds left. Tipped. They retain possession. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. Delano Banton out there with Avdia. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Henderson drives in. Out to Simons. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Back to Wagner. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And the Blazers making a change here. Sharp's checked in.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Reith, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony against Henderson. Pass to Reith. Here's Sharp. Outside for Henderson. Here's Reith. It's Avdia on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Sharp, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Harris against Sharp. Avdia with a steal.
If you could stay active on defense, good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure two there.
Back to Henderson. Can they get it? And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Kicks it out to Wagner. And the bucket is good. Wagner's got 5.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Kamara comes in for Henderson.
A nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Oh, deflected. Stolen by Sharp. And here comes the break. Avdia with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Here's Sharp. 6 points for him. Pass to Kamari. It's Sharp on the wing. Here's Kamari. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Brent, what you like about Toumani Camara? He'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA draft pick. He did all the little things to put himself in a position to succeed, and then all of a sudden can get on the floor and contribute in so many ways. Versatile defender, knocks down some mid-range shots. These are the kind of guys who you love to see build out. And the gamble paying off.
Banchero against Grant. Banchero passes to Carter. Fires the 3. Portland with a rebound. Grant outside. Pass to Thibault. Grant against Banchero. Back to Grant. Thibault, a screen on Banchero. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic leading by 6. Suggs with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Outside for Grant. Back to Henderson. Pass to Aiden. 1 second left. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Orlando ahead. They lead by 8. And time to step. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Henderson. So it's Portland now, trailing by 8. Simons passes to Sharp. Now here's Grant. Back to Thibault. Grant with a screen on Wagner. Grant outside. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Grant lets it fly. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. The 3 from Suggs. Drops in the 3. And the Magic lead by 11.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Simons passes to Thibault. Wagner with a steal. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers. Well, the Trailblazers shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Drains the triple.
And this is how confident Simons is playing right now. He knows how lethal he is off the catch.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Carter.
This is what the coaches are asking from DeAndre Ayton. It helps when he hustles and works extra hard on D.
Here's Sharp. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And it's Wagner missing. Blazers trail by 6. Ayton with it. Now guarded by Suggs. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Sharp. And then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Here's Suggs. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Suggs hits them both. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. 6-point game. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That's on Wendell Carter.
Simons really settling in to what he is in this league, and that is a microwave scorer that can come in and get buckets.
Orlando making a switch here. Wagner's checked in.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Orlando again missing. Pass to Sharp. All sorts of time. Yep, right through the net. Sharp's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And these are exactly the moments where you find out if a player's tough enough for the NBA. And Sharp showing no fear in a clutch situation.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Suggs surveys the D. 6 on the shot clock. Banchero finds Suggs. Banchero the screen. And Suggs the bucket on the assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 3 assists now in this one. Sharp a screen on Suggs. Simons passes to Sharp. Grant against Banchero. Back to Ayton. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he... through the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Good idea to make Ayton earn opponent at the line because he's a menace in the paint. Don't let him get that shot up.
It's both from the stripe.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Suggs against Thibault. Here's Wagner. Lays it up and banks it in.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
To the left wing. Outside for Grant. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Sharp against Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Simons passes to Sharp.
Yes! Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Wagner outside. From behind the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Thibault finds Sharp. Here's Simons. And now we've got an intentional foul. Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Orlando. And also a switch here for Portland. Henderson, he's checked in for Sharp.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Anthony against Thibault. Pass to Wagner. Stolen by Ayton. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Knocked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth. Wagner for three. Yes! And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
And here's Simons outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are
one thing. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. And it's Simons in at the point. And for Brooklyn, the guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Simons finds Grant. And you think about the future of this great league, certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
Now Schroeder following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Schroeder against Simons. Schroeder with a screen on Sharp. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Thomas.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Simons. Sharp, that's good.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Claxton, no good. Thibault for 3. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Nets on offense. It's a 3-point game. To the paint, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard. And you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
Schroeder looking around. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Screen by Claxton. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Sharp against Thomas. A three-pointer, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the dunk by Grant.
And look at the hops on Grant, lifting off for a slam before the D can contain it.
Schroeder against Simon. Finney-Smith with it. It's Claxton high post. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas takes it off the glass.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Simons. Grant for 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game here. And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
A nice shot by Simons. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Simons against Schroeder. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Schroeder. Kicks it out to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky. He was.
Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And it's Sharp missing. Nets trail by 3. Thomas passes to Schroeder. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Sharp with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Sharp. That's good. Sharp's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Johnson sets the screen for Schroeder to the middle. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Schroeder.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here's Grant. And that one released in time, but no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Trailblazers. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second quarter. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Trailblazers leading by 3. Inside, here's Grant. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And get your best scores, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
Johnson, a wide open look. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Ayton finds Grant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Paxton a screen on Sharp. From deep, Thomas. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games.
And Portland making a change here. Reith is checked in. Claxton with the steal. Johnson outside. Claxton sets the screen for Johnson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Jeremy Grant picks one up. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Avdia's checked in for Jeremy Grant.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Schroeder. No good on the 3. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And then Sharp with the dunk.
A few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
Schroeder outside. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Claxton in position. And stolen by Thibault. Avdia, the pass to Henderson. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Reith. He's guarded by Johnson. Good work there as it goes. Now it's a 4-point Portland lead.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
Paxton a screen on Avdia. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Not a piece of it. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And a switch here also for Portland. Simons is checked in. 1:53 left to play in the first half. Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And he drives in. The shot's good.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Simons finds Avdia. Back to Simons. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Reith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
Portland shooting their first free throws of this game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Kamar is checked in. Both free throws good from Henderson. Now, Milton. 1:02 left in the first half. Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Clowney. Shot clock at 5. The Trailblazers pull it in.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Nets trail by 3. It's tipped. Watford passes to Bogdanovich. 24 seconds left here in the second. Here he goes. Now here's Simmons. He has yet to score. They get it back. It's good. Pass to Kamare. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And it's Simmons penetrating. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change. It's 6 already.
Not loose. Good if it goes. The shot misses. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets out in front. They lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Get ready for the fans half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Shaedon Sharpe really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Trendon Watford. Then it's Williams. And it's Clowney in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Henderson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Henderson. And Milton's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 1. Williams' shot is off.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
The shot's good from Simons. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Pass to Watford. Fires from deep. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Henderson outside. And then Henderson with the jam.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
They set the pick. Here's Clowney. Hits it from 3-point range. Clowney's got 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Simons, the pass to Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Pass to Clowney. Now Watford. Clock at 4. Puts up a deep 3. Henderson pulls it in.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
There's the pick. Here's Watford. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, I always saw that as an effort foul. If it happens once, coaches usually let it slide. You just don't want to make it happen.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Nets.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass. Simmons got his first points in this one. Henderson against Milton. And then Henderson with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Simmons, and he slams it down right on top of Denny Avdia.
Big time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
It's sent back down by Simmons. In transition, here come the Nets. Watford, that's good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Avdia, banked in off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Pass to Clowney. On the wing, Milton. Henderson defending. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
For the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Avdia. Shaden Sharp comes in for Anthony Simons. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Here's Sharp. Pass to Ayton. Here's Kamare. Ayton the screen. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Schroeder outside, shoots the 3. Here's Claxton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Ayton. The Nets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And Claxton drops them both. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. A drive by Henderson. Sharp finds Thibault. Now Grant. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside for Thomas. Here's Finney-Smith. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for the Portland. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Trailblazers leading by 3. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. The wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. Bob Williams is out there with Grant. And it's Simons in at the 1.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And it's Schroeder missing. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Sharp with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. Nasty.
Woo. Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the wing right side. And a wide open look for Claxton. From outside off the mark. Portland leading. Sharp on the wing. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Grant with a screen on Thomas. Sharp. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Schroeder. A three-pointer off the mark.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Count that one. Sharp's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
And good quickness there. Sharp exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Pass to Johnson. Paxton is screen on Sharp. Thomas dishes to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Thomas with the steal. Top of the key, Claxton. Out to the right wing. Schroeder, right side. Johnson up top. Beyond the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Schroeder against Simons. Williams a screen on Schroeder. And Simons, here we go. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Claxton sets the screen for Schroeder. And stolen by Sharp. Portland moving the ball around. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Pass to Claxton. Here's Schroeder, defended by Sharp. Schroeder outside. It's Thomas on the wing. Lock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Claxton, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And here now is Thibault. Pass to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful, penetrating, and getting offensive production.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Simons kicks to Grant. Back to Simons. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Thomas passes to Claxton. Finney Smith with it. Pass to Thomas. And stolen by Sharp. And it's Grant in the corner. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Sharp against Thomas. Williams finds Grant. Sharp on the wing. Grant surveying the D. 5 on the clock. Back to Sharp from past the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. And Thomas has it in the corner. And so it's Portland winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off.
the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. And when people talk about the future of this league, Stan, both of these teams are often mentioned.
Yeah, Brian, we're getting a glimpse of what the NBA will soon look like. There are some great young players up and down these rosters. These front offices have done great jobs.
Oh, swiped away. Caldwell-Pope with it, and it's Thomas picking him up. Some room here for Suggs. No good on the fast break pull-up.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Caldwell-Pope, the pass to Suggs. Thomas against Caldwell-Pope. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 3-point game. And stolen by Suggs. Pass to Carter. Now Banchero. Carter, a screen on Schroeder. The 3 from Banchero. Offensive rebound. Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Schroeder against Suggs. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Claxton, a screen on Banchero. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. Wide open. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big 3. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Nets trail by 5. Schroeder with it. Wagner picks him up. Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. Johnson a screen on Carter. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. And stolen by Claxton. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Back to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. That shot off. Wagner on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple. Caldwell-Pope's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Suggs finds Carter. Back to Suggs. Outside Carter. Picked by Carter. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Claxton with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Johnson for three. Nails it from three. Orlando leading by 3. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Suggs, right side. Fires the 3. Man, that's good. Contavious Caldwell Pope for 3. Give him 8.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
To the middle. Wagner with a steal. And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Outside Johnson. Claxton a screen on Wagner. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the right side. Wagner with a screen. The 3 from Banchero. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. 3 on 3. Johnson for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a 3-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paolo Banchero.
Here's Claxton. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
How about Paolo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Here's Suggs. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs, showing toughness, fighting through the contact.
Pass to Clowney. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. Pulls it. Watford gets the bucket. Watford's got his first 2 points. Magic leading by 7. Picked by Carter. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Wagner. Fade away. Rebound Brooklyn. Left side Bogdanovich. Watford outside. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Now just a 4-point Magic lead.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Suggs with a screen on Williams. Caldwell Pope shot is off.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Here's Clowney. The kick out to Milton. Offline with a 3. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded now by Williams. Back to Caldwell Pope. Takes the 3. Counted from distance. Caldwell Pope's got 11.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches noticed that extra effort.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up the teammates.
Good on the bucket.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Milton against Wagner. Misses off the left iron.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. Williams passes to Bogdanovich. There's a screen. And the three-pointer goes. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Isaac with the steal. And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court for the Magic, they've got Jonathan Isaac, Gary Harris out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Wagner, and it's Black in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Wagner on the wing. Anthony outside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Watford. And it's blocked by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
Bogdanovich passes to Milton. Another shot. And the jumper falls for him. Bogdanovich has got 5 now. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. Pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Watford, right side. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Williams. Here's Milton. Watford with a screen. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Isaac. Orlando leading by 6. Anthony in the post. Bogdanovich on him. Misses in close. Williams on the wing. Hounded by Harris. Back to Williams. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. They set the pick. The 3 is up. Here's Clowney. Watford right side. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 7.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Now Anthony. No made baskets yet. Here's Milton. Outside Bogdanovich. Releases. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Black passes to Isaac. Drills it from deep. Isaac's got 5 points.
And this is why so many love Isaac. Almost 7 feet tall, able to space the floor, too, with his three-point shot.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Milton. For 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Williams against Anthony. Pass to Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Anthony misses. Nets trail by 7. Here's Clowney. Sinks it from distance.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. The steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Wagner inside. Watford covering. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. And the Nets shooting only 30% in the third quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Milton passes to Bogdanovich. The three-pointer off the mark. Orlando leading by 6.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Outside Milton. Pass to Bogdanovich. He got it up. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Orlando. They have a nice... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Cameron Johnson out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Suggs. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
Schroeder finds Claxton. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Schroeder passes to Johnson. Right side, Finney-Smith. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Snatched up. Carter. Suggs outside. Shoots over Schroeder. Orlando again missing. Nets trail by 9. Outside Finney-Smith. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Carter, the pass to Banchero from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Johnson. Pure from 3-point range.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Suggs. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And Carroll with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And Carroll missing again. The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Thomas against Wagner. Outside Finney-Smith. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Here's Banchero. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Down low. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
Claxton with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Claxton a screen on Wagner. Thomas passes to Claxton. Yes! They get the go-ahead bucket. Claxton's got 7 now in this quarter. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Suggs against Schroeder. And here's Thomas from the arc. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Thomas has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For 3, Caldwell Pope laces one from 3.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Claxton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in, and he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Finney-Smith passes to Johnson. Finney-Smith a screen. Lets it fly. Count it! And that one brings him within 1.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
From deep, Johnson. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So it's the Magic taking.
Front of us, a lot of young players on display in this game tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. And I tell you what, they are a bit in the caterpillar stage right now. In other words, you think there's something beautiful about to explode and blossom. So these two teams worthy of keeping an eye on going forward.
A look at the Magic starting group. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. Banchero, a screen on Simon. And stolen by Ayton. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Sharp. It's deflected.
Caldwell Pope showing us excellent timing there, using his length well on defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And it's the Magic's ball. From the wing. Jump shot is good that time.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Banchero, that's good.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Ayton, a screen on Suggs. Grant the pass to Thibault. Ayton with it. Picked up by Banchero. Just 4 to shoot. Connects from 3-point range.
I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
Now, here's Simon. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Simons against Wagner. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. Now, here's Wagner. Suggs finds Banchero. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:58 left here in the first quarter. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Back to Carter, and stolen by Ayton.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Blazers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Now, here's Sharp. After the miss from Contavious Caldwell Pope. Ayton attacking, and Ayton throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that.
Second team foul. The play is under video review.
Difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now off the inbound, and the slam dunk by Simon.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. Trailblazers leading by 12. Sharp, the pass to Ayton. Pass to Grant. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Grant's got 8.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Caldwell Pope with a wide-open look. Drops in the tray. 5 points in the game.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Back to Simons. Here's Ayton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers enjoying a 12-point lead as they... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Simons finds Ayton. There's the drive, and it's Wagner with the rebound. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 14. Simons, the pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. VA thanks. There's the screen. Sharp, the pass to Simons. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Wagner, a screen on Ayton. 5 to shoot. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Over Thibault. And it's Suggs missing.
You know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to talk to his guys. A different look now for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anthony Simons. Trailblazers leading by 13. Henderson. Oh, he jams it right over Cole Anthony. Wow!
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
And that one's good, Wagner. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Black kicks to Harris. A 3-ball. A 3-pointer is right on target. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Excellent decision maker. Love how decisive Harris is in the pick and roll.
Here's Henderson. Orlando grabs the miss. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. No good from outside.
I'll tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Grant with a screen on Wagner. Here's Williams. Second shot opportunity. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Assist goes to Cole Anthony.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Henderson against Anthony. Now here's Henderson.
Oh! A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And Wagner has it in the corner and stolen by Williams. Grant outside. Williams looking around. Back to Grant. Knocked away. 6 to shoot. And here's Anthony for 3. Rebound by Williams. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Thibault up top. Guarded by Harris. Grant dishes to Henderson. Pass to Thibault. Anthony against Henderson. Portland needs to get off a shot. And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Trailblazers lead by 14. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
20. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Jeremy Grant, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for Orlando, Harris is out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Black in at the 3.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Wagner kicks to Black. Pass to Anthony. Back to Black. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Ayton. Got a hand on it. It's 2-on-1. There's Wagner with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Wagner's got 5 now.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Henderson, no one around him. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Black. Still yet to score. And that one, good.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest. but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Ayton, the pass to Simons. Back to Ayton. Basket good. He's got 10.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Isaac kicks to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. This summer, we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods of the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Isaac with a screen for Harris. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You know, when he's got room to lift off, he's going to power home these alley-oops. Jonathan Isaac. Got to keep an eye on him, folks.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Robert Williams is checked in for Portland. Wagner outside. Puts up a deep three. Avdia with the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. At one point, they led by 16. Drives to the hoop. And Suggs throws it down.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
Good ball movement here by the Trail Blazers. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. He was all alone on that one. Caldwell Pope's got 11.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Trailblazers leading by 6.
Number 17.
To the paint. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Driving to the basket. And he makes that one. Suggs has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And it's Wagner missing. Ball's knocked loose. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Jeremy Grant, Matisse Thybulle, Anthony Simons.
Kicks it out to Grant. Thybulle on the wing. With the shot. And so it's Portland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident shooting. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Magic trail by 8. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thybulle and Grant. And Bernie Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Williams at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
And the call on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
That one goes. Count it.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Simons, the pass to Williams. The kick out to Simons. And the layup falls.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Caldwell Pope for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Andre Ayton's checked in for the Trailblazers. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 1 now for Orlando. Simons against Suggs. Kept the line. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Banchero up top. He's covered by Grant. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Simons finds Ayton. To Simons. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jalen Suggs.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Hands it from downtown. Caldwell Pope's got 14 points now in the second half.
Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. KCP coming through for his team.
And the dunk by Grant.
And there you see Grant once again showing us how promising a player he is. Showing real courage taking that shot in a big moment.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. Back to Suggs. To the middle. And finished off by Banchero.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
And it's Simons off the drive. Here's Grant. Great defense that time from Banchero. Well, Orlando's shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Simons with the ball. Picked up by Banchero. Kicks it out to Grant. Oh, good with the triple. And so here's Orlando. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Banchero is screen on Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2.
Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
The shot offline. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this.
job of acquiring and developing young talent, Grant.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the center position. And here's Grant from the arc. Sharp against Thomas. It's Sharp on the wing. Grant, the pass to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Nets.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Launches it. Sharp grabs the miss. Here are the Blazers with the ball. There's Simons with a 3. Hits the trifecta.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Thomas.
Awesome!
Hammers it home.
So nice. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Grant with a screen on Schroeder. And it's Simons missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Grant, the pass to Simons. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Back to Grant. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Brooklyn ball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Claxton attacking. Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Grant. Outside Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. Sends it home from three-point land.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
Well, if you don't overthink it, what Cam Thomas does on offense is very impressive at his age, Doris.
I think, B.A., what you love about Cam Thomas is he is fearless. He doesn't concern himself with efficiency. His mindset is, I'm going to score, and if I've missed the last 10, it doesn't matter. This next one's going in.
They need this. Sharp, no good. Brooklyn leading by 3. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
Nets ball.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Just 5 to shoot. Schroeder against Thybulle. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Outside for Grant. Thybulle, that's good.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
The Nets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. The kick out to Johnson. The 3-ball. Portland with a rebound. Three-pointer Sharp. Gets the 3 to fall.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Claxton, plenty of space. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Claxton's gotten his second bucket.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Grant, the pass to Aiden. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Portland making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
For your Trailblazers, number 35, Robert Williams.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for Brooklyn. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Schroeder, a screen on Sharp. Johnson passes to Claxton. Back to Johnson. From the arc. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got 5 now. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Simons finds Sharp over Thomas, and Sharp the bucket on the assist by Simons.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Up in time. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Brooklyn out in front. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. The kick out to Johnson. Launches a 3, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
To the inside. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Johnson passes to Claxton, and here's Thomas. There's the 3, and it's Portland with a rebound. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Grant, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
The inside defense gets right up on Grant, but he stays cool and finds a way through to his finish.
Out to the right wing. Inside, Grant with a steal. They're running. Here's Sharp, and the finish on the break with the slam.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Avdia against Schroeder. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Thomas. Driving to the basket. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Right side, Schroeder. Outside, Johnson. Claxton, a screen on Avdia. Johnson for 3. Williams grabs the board. Portland leading. Pass to Simons. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Takes it inside, and he dunks it down.
That's where on the drive, Dorian Finney-Smith blank comes into play, right? Helps him get past and around defenders.
Sharp finds Simons. 1:41 left in the first half of this game. Williams, that one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. And stolen by Williams. Rejected by Claxton. Pass to Thomas. Now Johnson. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Simons passes to Sharp. And the shot's good. Sharp's gotten 4 this quarter.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Schroeder against Avdia to the middle. And stolen by Williams. Avdia left side. Here's Simons. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And here's Schroeder outside. Portland with a rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer Sharp. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Outside Finney-Smith. With 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. It's all tied up in Portland. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
25.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Jaden Sharp really making a difference here.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
They've got DeAndre Ayton. Avdia out there with Jabari Walker. Then there's Delano Banton. And it's Henderson in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
And a two-handed jam!
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Banton. And Watford pulls it down.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Milton surveys the floor. Bogdanovich passes to Williams. Now Watford. Walker covering. Clock at 4. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Clowney.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Portland shooting their first free throw this game. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
There's a screen. Williams on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Pass to Reith. Outside Thibault. Here's Henderson. Fires for 3. Here's Reith. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. And Ayton gets it to go.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
Watford, right side. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Henderson against Melton. Back to Watford from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Banton passes to Henderson. And here's Ayton. Out to the wing. Ooh, poked away. Shot clock at 5. Back to Banton. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Watford the pass to Bogdanovic. The 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From 20 feet, Thibault finds Henderson. 1:07 left to play in the third quarter. Ayton, no good. Nets trail by 3. Fast break, Brooklyn.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open guy.
To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Milton against Henderson. Bogdanovic with a screen on Henderson. It's stolen by Thibault. Here's Ayton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, the up fake by DeAndre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
That's good from Ayton. Ayton hits them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Watford gets the bucket.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Reith. The 3. Clowney pulls it in. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Clowney. Williams from long range. No good from three-point range. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Portland ahead, up 2. And we'll have this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Trendon Watford is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Williams, then there's Shake Milton, and it's Clowney in at the 5, down low. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Here's Grant. No good that time. And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 2-point game. Milton for 3. Portland with a rebound. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's Banton. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And when the game is this this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Watford gets the bucket.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
To the inside, Williams. Deflected! And they're running. Here's Milton. The kick out to Williams. Out left to the wing. Clowney, good. Clowney's got his first 3 points of the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Henderson. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Back to Claxton. And stolen by Williams. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And that one falls for Simons. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Williams finds Sharp. Back to Williams. Thomas with a steal. And here's the fast break. Simons with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. Pass to Sharp.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth. And it's in there. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Claxton a screen on Thibault. Schroeder passes to Claxton. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, it's Time Lord. Look out.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Thomas passes to Finney-Smith. Outside Schroeder. Claxton a screen on Thibault. Schroeder. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Well, Dennis Schroeder taking advantage of the pick and roll action. Very good decision maker.
The kick out to Williams. Thomas against Thibault. Pass to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Grant with it. Back to Simons. No good from outside.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Claxton passes to Johnson. Screen by Claxton. It's Thomas on the wing. Stolen by Sharp. Now the Blazers on the move. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Simons penetrating. Grant the pass to Simons. And nails the trade.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Johnson for 3. Thibault with the board. And so Portland takes the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.